Welcome, deep divers. It feels like every single week we're witnessing some groundbreaking leap in artificial intelligence.
It really does, doesn't it? The pace is just incredible.
Seriously, remember just a little while ago when we were all convinced GPT-4 had truly redefined the ceiling of what AI could do?
Absolutely. We thought that was the peak for a while.
Well, buckle up because today we're peeling back the layers on something that represents not just like an incremental step, but a genuinely pivotal moment in AI's journey.
That's right. We're diving into GPT-5. It officially launched August 7, 2025. And yeah, it's more than just an update. It's really a fundamental reimagining of what an AI system can be, bringing together all these different capabilities into, well, a truly unified intelligence.
And that's what's so compelling about it, I think. Our sources describe GPT-5 as this unified system that masterfully integrates advanced reasoning, truly multimodal processing.
Yeah, that multimodal part is key.
Right, meaning it flawlessly handles text, images, video, and audio all at once, and an incredible real-time adaptability. The phrase that really stuck with me from the research is that it's a significant leap in intelligence.
That description feels accurate from what we're seeing.
So our mission in this deep dive is to explore the 10 most amazing facts about GPT-5, understand how it promises to transform entire industries. Coding, scientific research.
Big areas?
Huge.
Yeah.
And crucially, to also delve into the ethical and practical questions this powerful new tool inevitably raises.
Exactly. Think of this as your shortcut to understanding a future that's basically already here. We want to make sure you gain a critical understanding
Right.
of how these advancements will impact your work, your daily interactions with technology, even your broader understanding of where AI is going.
And hopefully without feeling totally overwhelmed by all the jargon and hype surrounding it.
That's the goal. Keep it clear, keep it relevant.
All right, let's jump straight into what makes GPT-5 such a game changer. Our first fact is its universal launch and immediate accessibility. This model had, well, an unprecedented rollout. It became the very first OpenAI model available for all users, free and paid, right from day one.
Which is huge, really. Day one access for everyone.
Yeah, with a full rollout completed within days. That's a bold move, isn't it?
It's an extraordinary move, absolutely. And it truly democratizes access to advanced AI capabilities like we haven't really seen before.
So millions of people suddenly have this powerful tool.
Exactly. This means millions now have immediate access to a model that, for everyday tasks, is just superior to previous ones like GPT-4o. It profoundly levels the playing field for individuals, small businesses. Now, the nuance, of course, is that free users will have usage limits.
Right. There's always a catch.
Well, a practical limit. They might transition to mini versions if they hit the cap, but that initial universal access, that's key.
So for you, the listener, this translates to having a truly cutting-edge AI assistant right there, ready to go from day one.
Yeah, potentially transforming how you approach daily tasks, learning, maybe even complex problem solving, right from the start.
That seamless accessibility really sets the stage for our next point. Just the sheer brain power under the hood. Fact number 2. A quantitative leap in general intelligence. I mean, genuinely smarter. That's a strong claim. What kind of advanced mathematical problems specifically are we talking about here? Things that stumped even human experts.
Well, we're seeing performance levels that rival, or in some cases even exceed, human experts in fields needing deep analytical reasoning.
Like what?
Think advanced calculus problems, abstract algebra, maybe even complex proofs in theoretical physics. Areas where older AI really struggled with the nuance, the multi-step logic needed.
Okay, so not just arithmetic.
Oh, far beyond that. GPT-5 can now provide expert-level responses, effectively solving these kinds of problems.
And what does that mean for us, for our ability to innovate, if the AI handles the heavy lifting analytically?
That's a great question. It's not just about getting faster answers. It kind of challenges our definition of expert knowledge.
Yeah.
If an AI can consistently perform at this level, it shifts the role of human experts. Maybe less routine problem solving, more focus on creativity, strategy, asking the right questions.
So it augments us.
It augments our analytical capabilities to an unprecedented degree, yes.
That's fascinating. And how does it actually do that? Achieve that intelligence and speed? That brings us nicely to fact number 3, its architecture. A unified system with a real-time router.
Right, the architecture is different.
You mentioned it's a unified system. Can you give us maybe a quick analogy for how that internal router works? How's it different from older models?
Sure. Think of this router like a brilliant internal conductor or maybe a super efficient switchboard operator.
Okay.
It instantly figures out the best way to handle your query. Does it need a quick factual answer, or does it need to engage in a deep, multi-stage analytical process?
So it directs the traffic internally.
Exactly. Unlike older models that might have a more fixed or linear path, this real-time router optimizes for both efficiency and precision. It automatically picks the best mode.
So it knows whether to give a quick answer or think deeply.
Precisely, which vastly improves its usefulness in high-stakes situations, like, say, pulling up accurate data quickly during a medical consultation or doing nuanced financial analysis without you having to specify, go deep or be quick.
Got it. So for you, the user interactions feel smoother, more tailored.
Yeah, because the AI itself is smart enough to know how best to answer without you needing to micromanage it.
That efficient architecture probably helps make it more reliable too, right?
Definitely.
Which leads us to a really critical improvement. Fact number 4, reduced hallucinations and greater precision.
This is huge for trust.
Absolutely. Trustworthiness is everything, especially in those high-stakes fields. What are the wider implications, though, for human decision-making, accountability, when AI gets this reliable?
It's a profound shift. GPT-5 uses advanced techniques to significantly cut down on hallucinations.
Those times it just makes stuff up.
Exactly, generating inaccurate or misleading info. By reducing that, it offers much more reliable responses in critical areas: science, finance, law, medicine.
Wow.
Imagine medical diagnostics or legal briefs generated with near-human reliability. It's not just about accuracy anymore. It could fundamentally shift trust. Do we start trusting the AI more than human gatekeepers in some cases?
That raises some big questions about accountability, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It forces us to rethink critical decision-making processes. But the upside is, the more dependable AI gets, the more confidently you can integrate it into your decisions, especially where accuracy is just non-negotiable.
Okay, so smarter, more reliable.
Yep.
Let's talk productivity boosts.
Sure.
Fact number 5, exceptional improvements in coding and development.
Ah, yes. The coders listening will like this one.
I bet. For our listeners in tech, how does this level of coding skill really change their day-to-day workflow? Is it just faster or something more fundamental?
It's definitely faster, but it's more fundamental too. This is a massive win for software engineers, developers.
Oh.
Well, GPT-5 excels at programming tasks. It can generate high-quality code, fix bugs with impressive accuracy, and even handle complex code bases, not just little snippets.
So it's like a partner.
It truly acts as a coding collaborator.
Yeah.
It cuts development time significantly, freeing up engineers from routine coding or debugging.
Letting them focus on the bigger picture.
Exactly. More innovative, creative problem solving. Now, there are caveats, of course. Human oversight is still critical.
Can't just let it run wild.
Right. For quality control, understanding the architecture, long-term maintenance, you still need the human element. But even if you're not a coder yourself, this leap impacts you because it represents a huge jump in automation and efficiency, which indirectly speeds up development for basically every tech product and service you use.
That makes sense. A significant shift. And speaking of complex tasks, our 6th fact is about advanced tool call chains.
Ooh, this is exciting from a practical standpoint.
It sounds it. How complex can these chains get?
Yeah.
Can you give us a simple example of this project manager capability in action?
They can get pretty complex. GPT-5 can handle tasks needing dozens of calls to different external tools or APIs.
Dozens. Wow.
Yeah, either one after the other or even running some in parallel, all without losing track of the main goal. It follows instructions really well and even manages errors along the way.
Okay, example time.
All right, imagine telling the AI, plan my business trip to Berlin next month. Find flights and a hotel within this budget. You give it the budget, schedule meetings with these 3 contacts, you list them, and draft a summary presentation using these market research docs I'm uploading.
Whoa.
GPT-5 could potentially interact with your calendar, booking sites, email, presentation software, coordinate all of that.
On its own.
Largely on its own, executing that complex workflow end-to-end.
Yeah.
So for you, it's like having this super capable project manager, coordinating intricate tasks across multiple digital tools, streamlining stuff you might do for work, or even personal planning.
That sounds like an absolute dream for anyone juggling complex projects. Okay, now for something really fascinating, more human-centric. Fact number 7, customizable personalities and emotional adaptability.
Yeah, this one's interesting.
Cynic, Robot, listener, nerd. It sounds like a character sheet from a game.
How does this actually help, though? Does it foster deeper engagement, better experiences, or is it just novelty?
It definitely adds a new layer to interacting with AI. These customizable personalities are there to allow for more, well, human and warmer interactions.
They're not just a gimmick.
The goal isn't just novelty, no. It's about improving the user experience, especially maybe in sensitive applications.
Why?
Imagine an AI therapist using the listener personality, or an educational tutor using the nerd personality to explain, I don't know, quantum physics with infectious enthusiasm.
Oh, I can picture that.
This capability can genuinely foster emotional engagement. It makes interactions feel less robotic, more natural, whether it's for learning, getting support, or even creative brainstorming. So for you, the user, it means an AI that kind of adapts to your style.
Exactly. Your preferred communication style.
Yeah.
Makes it feel less like talking to an algorithm and more like, well, a natural conversational partner.
I could definitely see asking the nerd personality to explain something complex. Okay, moving on to fact number 8. Let's talk integrated multimodal capabilities.
Ah, the seeing, hearing, reading AI.
Right. How does combining all these different data types, text, image, video, audio, unlock totally new kinds of interactions we couldn't do before?
This is where GPT-5 really breaks down the walls between different forms of data. It handles them all together in a unified way, not like separate channels.
Unified, okay.
This allows for incredibly diverse and, frankly, more intuitive interactions. For example, you could maybe show it a rough sketch of a website UI on a napkin.
Yeah.
And just say, make this a functional web page. And it could potentially generate the front-end code. That's the kind of capability we're talking about. Or, in medicine, maybe it analyzes a patient's X-ray image, listens to their spoken symptoms, and reads their textual medical history simultaneously to help a doctor with diagnosis.
Wow. Pulling it all together.
It's like a digital polymath, an AI that can perceive, process, and respond across different senses, much like humans do.
Which opens up possibilities for
What?
richer interactions.
Richer, more intuitive interactions, yeah. Things that mimic human perception in ways we couldn't before. Maybe new forms of immersive entertainment or accelerating visual diagnosis in healthcare, like we said.
An AI that can see, hear, read, and then act on it that really is transformative.
Huh.
Okay, our 9th fact looks broader. Its impact on research and real-world applications.
The bigger picture stuff.
Exactly. The idea of it acting as an expert team for discovery is powerful. But when we talk about universal human benefit, how do we make sure those benefits are truly universal? How do we guard against bias in the data it learns from?
That's a critical question, and one OpenAI and the whole field are grappling with. GPT-5 can definitely accelerate fields like medical research, material science, building new applications.
How? By acting like that expert team.
Yeah, by synthesizing vast amounts of information, spotting patterns humans might miss, proposing novel solutions at an unprecedented pace. The stated goal is universal human benefit through advancing science.
But the how?
But ensuring those benefits are shared widely and fairly requires constant vigilance. It means actively working to find and mitigate biases in the training data.
Which must be enormous.
Absolutely. And ensuring the applications built on it are designed with diverse users and needs in mind, making sure the outcomes are equitable. This tech isn't just for Silicon Valley. It's a tool poised to speed up discoveries globally.
Impacting your health, your well-being, innovation everywhere.
Directly. But conscious ethical development is absolutely essential.
Which brings us neatly to our final point. Fact number 10. Scalability and future plans. GPT-5, even with rate limits, is prioritizing mass utility. What does that signal about OpenAI's long-term vision? Is it just about getting it into as many hands as possible?
It seems to be a core part of the strategy, yes. Even with those initial rate limits needed to manage the sheer demand.
Which must be astronomical.
You'd imagine so. GPT-5 is designed with ambitious plans to integrate even more capabilities into one single cohesive model down the line.
So it's still evolving.
Definitely. This focus on mass utility isn't just about distribution. It seems aimed at paving the way towards more advanced and ethical AI.
How so? Ethical?
By ensuring its power can be harnessed for broad societal benefit, rather than being locked away for only a select few. It suggests a vision where these tools become foundational.
Not luxuries, but standard tools.
Foundational components of a more productive, innovative future for everyone. So yeah, GPT-5 isn't a static product. It's a foundation built with the broad user base firmly in mind.
Okay, let's take a breath here and unpack this a bit. We've explored some truly incredible capabilities. Mind-blowing, really.
They are impressive.
But with such immense power, it's absolutely vital we pivot to the necessary critical lens. We have to consider the significant challenges and the path forward responsibly.
Absolutely. We have to. While the advancements are astonishing, GPT-5, like any truly powerful tech, comes with significant challenges that demand serious attention.
Like what? What are the big ones?
Well, firstly, there are very real computational capacity limits. The sheer power needed means gradual rollouts are necessary, and practically speaking, paid users often get priority to manage that load.
So access isn't perfectly equal, even if it's broad?
Not in terms of usage volume, at least initially. Then you have critical ethical issues.
Right.
We touched on bias, but there's also the risk of, say, unhealthy emotional attachment to AI, especially with those personalities.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or even the potential reinforcement of delusions, particularly for vulnerable users who might interact with it in, say, a therapeutic context without proper safeguards. We need to be incredibly thoughtful about fostering those emotional connections.
Those are profound concerns, especially when the AI can feel so human-like.
Precisely. And related to that is the need for per-user customization. While the preset personalities are a neat step, some users might get frustrated if they can't deeply personalize the AI to truly fit their unique needs or communication preferences.
Beyond just nerd or listener.
Exactly. Then there's the elephant in the room, environmental sustainability.
The energy cost.
The huge energy consumption for training and running these massive models. It's a serious concern. We need breakthroughs in efficiency.
Definitely.
And finally, there's that delicate balance between innovation and regulation. How do we prevent misuse or abuse, especially in sensitive areas like health, finance, education?
Without completely stifling the incredible potential for good.
Exactly. It's a very tricky tightrope to walk.
So, tackling these challenges, it's not just a technical problem for OpenAI, is it? It sounds much bigger than that.
Oh, not at all. It absolutely requires deep, ongoing, interdisciplinary collaboration.
Yeah.
Meaning technologists, ethicists, social scientists, policymakers, educators, and frankly, society as a whole need to be involved.
A collective effort.
We have to work together to steer this powerful technology responsibly, ensuring we maximize the immense benefits while diligently, proactively mitigating the very real risks.
So, wrapping this deep dive up, GPT-5 clearly isn't just another incremental update. It really elevates the whole technical standard for AI intelligence, efficiency, adaptability.
It does set a new bar.
And it democratizes these powerful tools globally, potentially fostering innovation everywhere. It seems like an undeniable step towards a more useful, more accessible AI future.
With huge potential to boost human productivity and accelerate scientific discovery on a global scale.
But its true success.
Its true success really hinges on responsible implementation, on finding that balance, maximizing the good while actively managing the risks we've talked about.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Well, while GPT-5 represents this undeniable leap towards a more useful and accessible AI, its true success and how ethically it integrates into our lives really depends on striking that crucial balance. How do you envision using these powerful new capabilities in your work, in your daily life? And how do we, collectively, champion responsible implementation to make sure we get the benefits while genuinely mitigating those risks?
That's the question to ponder, really.
Something to think about as we all navigate this rapidly changing landscape.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of GPT-5. We'll catch you next time.